Hey guys, thanks for tuning into Long Island Wargaming, and you're probably wondering, well, what's this video about? Actually, I hope you aren't because it's pretty self-explanatory. It is Mordheim Tactics, and this is going to be a series of videos on tactics used in Mordheim games. Mordheim is a game that I've played for 8+ years or so. It's a game I love. I think it's awesome. I don't think I played enough. And in this series, you're going to learn different things about the game, rules, and how to play competitively if you do so. This video series was kind of inspired by Anthony at the Sustainable Center. I've always watched his Warhammer Fantasy videos about tournament play and competitive play and rants about GW and all sorts of stuff. But I've always felt like I've learned something here and there because I don't consider myself an expert in Warhammer Fantasy. I like playing it. I like putting up my battle reports. I'm not the best tournament player. I play Skaven, which is sometimes a little cheesy, but I've always kind of gotten some from him, so I feel like this is an opportunity to give back to him, but also to the community in general, since Mordheim seems to be picking up some press with the game coming out, and just, my campaign up, Anthony's got a campaign going, MC1 Gamers involved with that too. So here I'm going to do a video series on tactics used in Mordheim. One thing to know, though, is there's like 3 or 4 popular rule sets. There's the GW one, there's Korheim, there's a few other ones that you can find. Mordheim is all about having fun and laughing, having a beer, enjoying time with friends, and progressing through a campaign, hopefully. You can do a campaign. Getting to know your characters, having them die, feel terrible when they do. So there's a lot of commitment and emotional ties to this game, which I absolutely love. So with that being said, it is important to know what rule set you're using with your friends and that everyone's going to have their own little meta. I've got a handful of house rules myself. My wargaming group has to just kind of tweak the game and make it better for us. One, for example, being we don't do armor penetration until strength 5. So strength 5 is where -1 armor starts. Strength 6 is -2. And that's to allow armor to play a more effective part of the game because you have axes, which are -1 armor, and a lot of characters end up getting strength 4, so they're at -1 armor in their attacks, and it really negates the effects of armor. So that rule, for example, is a rule that we have to kind of bring some value back to armor, and light armor and shield's worth it because you have a 5+ armor, and you're not getting that reduced, and it makes daggers a little bit worse because you get more armor against daggers. So it plays this whole little game-changing thing, which we like to experiment and have fun with. We also ban certain abilities, like, for example, sprint. When you've got an elf with sprint and he's running, you know, 15 inches across the battlefield, it just makes the game a bit lame for some players. But rules aside, there'll be plenty of videos that I will discuss my house rules and whatnot. And if you have questions about Mordheim or tactics or warband questions or whatnot, put them below and I will eventually get to them because this is a game I don't mind spending some time on. It doesn't get as many hits for compared to Warhammer Fantasy, but it's cool. It's a fun game and I'll do some tactic videos on it. So remember, a lot of these opinions are mine. You don't have to agree with them. They might not be the most effective things, so we're all here to learn. That includes me. So if you're more of an expert in Warheim and you feel like you know a better trick or two, let me know and I'll give you the credit and I'll throw that video up on that topic. So I hope you guys enjoyed and stay tuned for the first video in Mordheim Tactics.